Sorry about that. So then we take the square root of both sides, and that leaves us with 9, and I totally forgot to put a unit, so we are just going to say 9 units. We'll just leave it at that and call it a day. All right? So hopefully you're feeling a little bit better about this. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better about this. Again, it's very similar to what we did last class. Instead of adding, we are subtracting. So example 3, let's start where we now need to round to the 10th. Let's do a couple where we need to round. So let's do an upside down L. Connect them. That right angle will go here and across from that. We are going to do up and down is 8. Left to right is 4. Oh, sorry. My bad, y'all. I don't know what left to right is. We're going to call that B. And then this we will call 14. Let's call this 14. Okay? I promised you the answer is not going to be 4, so don't think that I just did that and the answer is going to be 4. Okay? Told you you're going to have to round. So we start with our a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared is 8. B squared we don't know, so we're going to just keep b there. And in place of c, I'm going to put 14. In place of b, I'm going to put 14. This time, let me put some units on this. Let's call this inches and inches. 8 squared is 64. Plus b squared, we don't know what that is. 14 squared is 196. From there, I'm just going to subtract. This time I want to get this alone, so I'm going to subtract 64 on both sides. That goes away, leaving me with b squared and 132. Take the square root of both sides. And if you do the square root of 132, you end up with 11.489 . So if I'm rounding to the 10th, that is my 4, so I look at my 8. Does my 8 round up my 4 or keep it the same? Round it up. So B is going to be 11.5, and this would be inches. 11.5 inches. All right? Let's do another one. This will probably be our last one. We are going to do that, and then that, and then that. We'll call that. All right. We're going to say left to right is B. Up and down is 2 feet. And across we're going to call 6 feet. Across we'll call 6 feet. Again, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared, that is 2. B is just going to stay. And c across from the right angle is our 6. 2 squared is 4. B squared stays. 6 squared is 36. We want to get that b squared alone. So we're going to subtract 4 on both sides. B squared equals 32. B squared equals 32. So the inverse of that would be the square root of 32, which is 5.656. So I look at my 6, I look to the right of it. Does that 5 make that 6 round up? It does indeedy. So my final answer is B equals 5.7 and feet.